Hey guys, so it's me Megan again, and I got a request recently to do a video kind of like the one that I did last year for rising high school seniors, so people who are going to be freshmen this coming year or whenever you're watching this video, freshmen in college. I've put together a couple tips and tricks that I think will be really helpful in making your freshman year an absolute success. I am a junior right now, going to college. Just to give you a little bit of background into me. I used to be a chemical engineering major, but now I'm a business major. I actually went from engineering undecided to chemical engineering to chemistry to undecided to business. So I've been all over the board, and I think I have enough experience now to give better tips than the ones that I gave last year. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So tip number one that I have has not changed since last year. I think this is the most important thing that you can do throughout your college career, and that is go to class. I cannot stress it enough. Go to class, even if it's at the crack of dawn, still wake up, still go there. You'd be surprised how much knowledge just goes into your brain just by sitting there and listening. You don't even have to take notes. I found that in the past, the classes that I actually attend, I learn a lot more just by listening to the professor, watching the examples that are being done in class or in lecture, and they really help when it comes to the final exam, just random things that you need to remember you probably won't get from the book, and you probably won't have as much fun reading the book as going to class. So definitely go to class. Tip number two that I have for you guys is make a planner. I don't know if anybody has told you this, but it's going to be your best friend during college. This is the one that I used last year, and it was a big help. The one that I have actually goes from August to July, so it's an actual academic school year as opposed to, a calendar year. Just to kind of give you an example of what my planner looks like, I'm going to show you a page in it. Don't be overwhelmed. This is what a few days will look like for me. I've highlighted all the sections where I had class. As you can see, this is from a while ago. Also, I pencil in any things that need to get done and during what time periods. Yeah, you're right. You did see a section to shower and eat in that past clip, because sometimes it's really important, especially when you have really busy days, to schedule those things in. If you don't pencil those things in, either you're going to not have enough time to do them, or you're going to put too much time into doing everyday things and not get as much work done as you would like. Also, I recommend making to-do lists. You know what you have to get done in a certain day, get it done, and then you have the physical satisfaction of crossing everything off of the list, which I can't tell you how good it feels to do that. To go along with the planner kind of thing that I was talking about earlier, set deadlines and stick to them. That's my third tip. You'll find that the people who are most successful in college are the ones who stick to deadlines and who have plans and stick to them. Another tip that I have to go along with the make deadlines one is always set your deadlines a couple days before the actual assignment is due. That way you can account for any mishaps that may occur. If the system is down for a day, you have a couple extra days to make it up. Also, if you're a procrastinator, which you shouldn't be in college, I have a problem with that. If you are, setting these deadlines earlier will actually help you in getting stuff done before it's due. Also, if something does happen to come up, you have a grace period to get it done. Another big tip that I have is ask for help. I cannot stress how important it is to know your limitations. You're not going to know everything going into college. Don't be afraid to utilize all the resources that you have on campus. Your professors, your academic advisors, your friends, people you're in class with, people you don't even know. Ask for help, and 99% of the time they'll be more than happy to help you with it. One tip to really help when asking professors for help is know what you want help on. Don't go to professor and say, I don't know how to do this, I don't really get it. What specifically don't you understand? If you can tell a professor, I've gotten through all of these steps, but I don't know where to go from here, they'll be more likely to help you than if you say, I don't understand the material that's going on in class right now. So, go in with a game plan, do all that you can, and then ask for help. Tip number 5 that I have for you guys is know your resources. During orientation, a lot of information is going to be spit at you. Here's your career development center, here's your academic advisor, here's where you can go to get counseling help, here's the health services, all of those kinds of things. Definitely keep a note of them in the back of your mind and know where to go when you need help with certain things. When you know the resources that you have available and you are willing to ask for help, it's a lot easier to get stuff done, and it's a lot easier not to get stuck in a rut. To kind of go along with that, my 6th tip for you guys is to really use your career services center or your career development center starting your freshman year. I know that it might not seem as important, and you may think, oh, I have 4 years to go, I don't really have to worry about this stuff right now. That's not the case. I know at my college, most of the people that are in my class started looking for internships their freshman year, sophomore year. So by the time that you're a junior, you kind of have work experience to go on for that internship that year. Your Career Development Center can help you with a lot of things. They can get your resume critiqued. They can put you in contact with alumni that you can network with. They can put you in contact with potential future employers, set you up with mentoring programs. There's a wide range of things that they can do for you. So don't be afraid to take advantage of those. The people who really utilize the career resources that their campus has available are the ones who truly succeed both during college and after college with their career search and career development. Tip number 7 that I have for you guys today is set goals. I know this is probably something that's been pounded in your head since you were a little kid, that goals are the way to go, but nobody really actually makes them. I know I didn't. I still have a problem making goals. But it's probably the best thing that you can do for yourself, especially during your college career. Setting goals not only helps you stay on track, it keeps your eye on the ultimate prize off in the horizon. I recommend setting class goals, semester goals, yearly goals, and then a big future goal. That way you have something that you can look forward to in a particular class, you have something you can look forward to in the semester, throughout the year, and then you know what you're going towards in the future. If you want, you can even start smaller than that. Set weekly goals. That way you can really track your progress and know exactly what you're doing each week to accomplish your goal. Tip number 8 that I have for you guys today is one that's near and dear to me. Tip number 8 is don't be afraid to change your major. Now, this may sound really scary to a lot of people out there who are dead set and know exactly what they want to do. Chances are you really don't, and you think you do. Or you're going into college undecided and you have a lot of room to play around. Either way, don't be afraid to explore topics that you wouldn't normally find yourself interested in, or take a class that is really outside of your comfort zone and see how you like it. Look at me, I went from being a chemical engineer to a business major, potentially concentrating in marketing. So that's a big leap. Just to give you some statistics that I was given, I don't know if these are true because I don't have any sources, but I was told that the average college student changes their major 3 to 5 times. Think about it this way. Do you really want to be stuck in a field that you don't like doing for the rest of your life? One little indication of knowing what the correct field is for you is to look at your classes. Which ones are you having the most fun in? Which ones are you learning the most in? Which ones do you actually enjoy attending? I was majoring in chemical engineering and getting straight C's in the classes that I was taking. I wasn't going above and beyond to learn the material, I was just getting by. But as soon as I switched to my new major, I was really enjoying the classes that I was taking, and now in my major-specific classes, I have a B average. Tip number 9 that I have for you guys might be seen as most important during freshman orientation, but this is one that you should definitely carry out throughout your college career. Meet new people. Put yourself out there and don't be afraid to introduce yourself to someone that you don't know. A lot of people think that meeting new people stops with orientation. That's not the case. You can meet a lot of new people with the clubs and organizations that you join. Also, if you are willing to put yourself out there, it's a really good networking skill and something that you can definitely take on with you after you graduate. Tip number 10 that I have for you guys is lose the high school stereotypes. You're going to college, chances are nobody knows you where you're going. The label that you were attached with in high school doesn't apply to you here. People are meeting you for the first time and really have no idea who you are. If you felt like you had to be somebody else in high school, college is the perfect place to really be yourself, because 99% of the time there's somebody who is just like you out there, and 99% of the time, if it's not somebody just like you, there's somebody that's going to love you for you. Just because you were a jock in high school or the all-star cheerleader doesn't mean that you'll be that in college. These are the best students that are going to school with you. The best of the best in everything that they did in their high school. Chances are they were the star cheerleader or the jock or the smartest kid in their class too. If you go in thinking that you're the best, first of all, you won't learn from anybody else around you. And second of all, you'll be sorely disappointed if somebody comes around who's a little bit better than you. So just be yourself, meet new people, and lose the high school stereotypes. And the last tip that I have for you guys is probably the most important out of all of them. I know all of the ones that I've said before have been kind of serious, but this one is just have fun. College is probably the last time in your life you will be able to just let loose, spend hours out of a day hanging out with your friends. It's going to be the best time of your life. I can guarantee it. I can say that from my experience so far. Learn how to balance your studies with your social life and you'll be great. But be sure to have a social life, because all work and no play is no fun at all. And you won't get the most out of your college experience. Those are a few of the tips that I have for you guys today. I hope that this really helps with your freshman year, because it's helped me a lot in getting to where I am right now. And have a great freshman year. See ya!